So in the last video we did implement the pagination. In this video we will implement the detail view. In the detail view, that's how the detail view looks like. And there's a blur view. On top of the blur view there's a card view. So today let's implement the blur view first. Before that, let's update the code a little bit. We did implement the dispatch queue main.async, but we could use combined scheduler. Using a combined scheduler like receive on dispatch queue dot main. Now we can simply delete this. We could use runLoop.main as well, but if you use runLoop, then if there is a more important event like tab gesture or scrolling, your event might be delayed. So it's better to use dispatch queue main, then it will be executed directly. Most of the time you will not even notice the difference, but sometimes it will have unexpected behavior if you use runLoop.main. So let's implement the detail view. So first let's implement a view model. Let's create a file and give it a name detail view model. Let's make a class of detail view model. Now let's create a view. Import UIKit. When it's a view, always import UIKit first. Class detail view. We need to bind the view with the view model. Now let's create a detail view controller. Now bind view controller with the view and view model. So let's add the blur view in the view first. Private set lazy var. Let's give it a name blur view of type UI view. Initialize the closure with parentheses. Let view UI view. Return view. Otherwise it will keep complaining. View background color black. Let's give it an opacity of 0.25. View.infamous translate auto resize masking to false. Now set up views, add subview, blur view. Set up layouts, active the constraint, activate top anchor. Now just copy this and paste it. Left. If you use left anchor, you cannot use leading. You cannot use leading. Both seem similar, but you have to use similar anchor, otherwise you will have unexpected behavior. So if you use leading, but if you use left, use left. Similarly for right anchor, you cannot use trailing, otherwise you will have some issue. So for the time being our view, that's it. Now let's go to the detail view. Now let's go to home view controller. From here we need to navigate. So how can I navigate? Let's first refactor the code a little bit better. Now let's create another function to navigate to detail view. We need to track the tab of the table view cell. So let's track the tab of a table view cell. So did select row, add the new delegate. So just if we need to check if the tab is working fine, tap me. Let's hit and run the simulator. So tap me is working here. So tab is working fine. Now how can we take this tab into the view controller? Let's declare a closer. We can take this action by using a closer. On tab, on bar, on tab. It will not take any parameter and it will return void. But as we declare a closer but we did not initialize it, we can initialize it by a parenthesis, or we can declare it as an optional. Let's declare it optional for now. And inside the closer we will take a parameter, pass a parameter of URL type string. Because in the result type we are getting a name and URL. With this URL we can get the detail of the particular Pokemon. We need to take the URL of the Pokemon. So pass URL on closer. We need to iterate through the data like this, and now we can pass the URL. So we have passed the tab from the view. Now from view controller, let's track this. So to access our view, we need to call root view from the view controller. The root view, not in the, root view on tab. So this is the closer we will describe URL in. Now let's declare a view model. First is the detail view model. Let's declare a view, detail view with view model. Let's declare the view controller, detail view controller. It will take a view and a view model. Now view controller, we need to present the view on top of the existing view. We will present it modally. So model presentation style is over full screen, and view controller model transition style is cross dissolve. So it will have a soft animation. So now from the navigation controller, we need to present the view controller which we declared with an animation. So let's hit and run. And if we didn't call it from the view did load. So here is the blur view we are having, but how can we dismiss that? Let's add a gesture. Your tab gesture recognizer target is self, which means the detail view controller, and in the selector we have to pass a function. Let's declare the Objective-C function. Let's give it a name, tap action self.dismiss, animated true. We'll just dismiss the presented view controller, which is the detail view controller. So in the selector, not RE, selector, we need to pass the function. So in the blur view, we need to add the gesture recognizer. So let's try it. We need to import UIKit, I guess. Yeah. So here it is.